the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Gotta love Wednesdays. All right, guys, we had thunderstorms yesterday. We had heavy rain. Storm trackers were out. Jim Gardner was in the air. These were torrential downpours. And if you were under one of them yesterday, you could hear those huge raindrops hitting. Also had some severe hail yesterday, some gusty winds. Some areas had localized flooding, but check out these shots from Bob Mills Sky News 9. You could see just the rain shaft there coming out as those storms just unleashed every bit of water and they would fizzle out. Yesterday, Tom was out. Marty, Jeremy Ramey, and Val and Amy Castor were out as well. Let me show you how much water fell in central Oklahoma because we were dry at the airport. Take a look at this on links 2. There's the rainfall totals. Nearly an inch in Jones. That heavy cell over Logan County dumped 2.5 inches, kind of fizzled as it made its way down into Edmond. Cells went up just around the Lake Hefner area along Northwest Expressway, close to an inch, 1 to 2 inches to locally 3 inches in Canadian County. And if you zoom out, look at these totals. It was a washout for portions of northern and north central Oklahoma, 1 to 2 to 3 inches locally. Had severe weather yesterday south of Tulsa as well. Big time storms all across the southern plains, back along the Rockies, and a few flashing counties there that you see. Those are severe storms. They pulse up and they weaken. They're only severe for about 20-30 minutes. That's it. That's what we call a pulse severe storm, and that trend is possible again today. We're dry on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. Gorgeous shot downtown Oklahoma City. Calm winds, temps in the 60s. Next Gen Live scanning the skies. There is a chance we get a few very small showers to billow on up, but right now that is not happening. Winds are pretty calm. I'm telling you, it's a great morning. Take your workout routine outdoors, take the dog on an extra long walk. Today is that day. It's beautiful. Lower, mid, upper 60s. We've got some 50s in northern, western Oklahoma. 72 at 9, by noon 82, an afternoon temp of 87 with a chance of a pop-up storm at 20%. Now, this evening, coming up at 7 p.m., that is the championship finals, Game 1, Hall of Fame Stadium. And there is a very slight chance of rain. It's 20%, dropping down to 10% into the evening. Can't rule out one of those very small showers or storms to develop over or near the stadium. Mostly dry, but it will be warm in the 80s. And again, light breezes. Highs today into the mid upper 80s, 90 in Tulsa, 88 in Ada, 84 in Clinton, 86 in Woodward. And there's your rain chance. Statewide, about a 20% chance. We'll have a slightly higher chance out in far western Oklahoma, 30 to a 40% chance. Overall, severe risk, very low. Most of these cells will not be severe. Can't rule out a couple more pulse severe storms between 2 and 7 p.m. Now, we've got a big storm system setting off the west coast. It's not really impacting Oklahoma. That's going to make its way up to the north. The next one we're watching is way out here over the Pacific. Here's Alaska, the Gulf of Alaska. This is way out over the Pacific, basically in line with Hawaii. And this will bring in a chance for severe weather into your weekend and especially into the start of next week. Really ramps up the jet stream winds, low-level dynamics try to come together, and if we can get storms to form, they would have a chance to rotate, giving us a higher in threat for large hail, damaging winds, and maybe even a tornado risk. Still several days away. That storm is a long way from Oklahoma. Today, no major steering winds. These showers billow up into the afternoon and the evening. Not expecting as many as what we had yesterday. Overnight tonight, we quiet it back down, and then tomorrow afternoon, here's 2 o'clock. Here we go again. More of those small little showers, thunderstorms, which can also have some very intense lightning with them at times. Lows tonight down into the 60s. Slight chance of rain in the southwest overnight. Tomorrow for your Thursday, back into the 80s, the low 90s, 20% chance of a pop-up thunderstorm during the afternoon and early evening. And then Friday, here come the 80s. Mid upper 80s, 90s once again. But Friday afternoon and evening, a complex of storms tries to form out in the high plains that will make it into northwestern Oklahoma late in the afternoon and evening. If that happens, those storms could produce some larger hail up to golf balls, 65-mile-an-hour winds, and pose a localized flooding threat. That tries to make it into the metro overnight into Saturday. Saturday afternoon, 30% chance of rain. Another complex possible Saturday night into Sunday. And then here comes the storm chances into next week. And again, we're introducing a higher severe risk, but still it's several days away. Back to you guys.